That's really weird. All right, so Assalamualaikum everyone, it's Shoayb Khan and welcome to the live update of Crypto Affairs. It's 17th of July, almost 6:30 a.m. in the morning, and we're gonna see how this stuff is looking. And let's get it started. I hope everybody can hear me now because I can see my, all those histograms go up and down. So it's all clear, and a lot of things been happening since last week. I was kind of available like in the mentoring launch and not available for the public because the CPI came out and all that kind of fiasco with the dollar and all that kind of stuff. So uh, the deal. So here we are back with the bank, and we're gonna see how the market is looking. Where's the liquidity? Where's all that stuff? So before we do make sure to like and subscribe this video and my channel, and I'm gonna see you soon. Can you hear me now? I don't know what's wrong with the mic though. Really screwed up stuff. So uh, I think something is happening with the OBS, I believe, but it's all fine with me though. All right, so here we are. You can pretty much clearly hear me, I guess. Right. So now here we are. So uh, I was just discussing how the volume and the price was, pretty much, working for like last 2 days. We tapped this order block, all right, and that was, created back in the Luna crash in the May 2022. Since then, by tapping the 31,800, we started to drop down. We touched at around 29,000 levels, and now we were pretty much ranging in here. So yesterday, like the Sunday was pretty much boring, but on the Saturday we actually made a yearly record of moving by just $17 over the course of, if you look at the OHLC data. So we merely moved by $17. So here we are now, and I'm just gonna give you two ranges, really easy to see, really easy to understand. We have this liquidity profile and we have this inefficiency at around 30,100. All right, this LP will be tapped. I already shared you guys this chart on the Telegram as well as on Twitter. You can see that, and on the upside is pretty easy to understand that we have this uh, resistance on the 15-minute chart. I'm gonna mark it here right at this point. Sorry, right at this point. All right, so there's a resistance of 3635 on the upside and liquidity profile on the lower side. I'm pretty much aiming that we should be filling that soon, so it will make this entire range of 3 tap setup uh, you know uh, going to be fulfilled by just tapping at this point. So kind of eyeing on that 30,010 level, so moving up like this and then touching the current resistance. So this is pretty much obvious stuff that I'm looking on the BTC. 30,635 and $30,010, this range will gonna be playing out soon, so watch out those levels. I might short from here to this level if we reach this point again, but if we reach it at the liquidity profile from the, like, in the first move, well, I'm gonna start longing from there. So it doesn't matter where should we go first, we have to make sure that it's gonna be win-win situation for us. So that's what's happening with the BTC. All right, uh, I'm gonna share some thoughts on the uh, higher time frame. It's still pretty much range bound here. If you look at the data, I'm just gonna hide everything here. Oh god, I just have to keep an eye on the volume now because I don't want to talk to a wall. I'm gonna hide everything here, and if you look at the fresh data, if we just look this high and this low, we can see this 0.5 is untapped, which also ensures the fact that we're gonna be touching the 30,600 level soon. All right, so that's what's happening here. All right, I don't know why everything is pretty much going weird in my office. Mic is not working, lights blinking. What's happening in CDS part 6? Well, I'm ready for that. All right, so coming back to the Ethereum, let's see how the situation is looking at ETH. We're gonna discuss the 15-minute chart first. This LP is still untapped at 1946, so pretty much eyeing on that, and we had a sharp drop, and that 0.5 is not even registered yet, right? This one is also, this one at 1954 is untouched, as well as this range here. All right, so pretty much clustered here at 1952 to 1954. This range should be tapped, but I'm just eyeing on the liquidity on the LTF side. I'm just gonna be looking at the 1946, and as soon as we develop this point, we stabilize above this 1946, then we are pretty much okay to move towards this previous equal lows, which are now I'm just gonna mark these to negate any confusion, the previous equal lows. All right, so let's see how it will gonna turn out. There's a liquidity on the downside, but I'm not pretty much sure if that's going to be filled, because I'm just seeing some really buying volume here. Not confident about as much as I am for Bitcoin, because the inefficiency is there in the Bitcoin, but it's not here for the Ethereum. But I'm still gonna mark it. I'm gonna mark it as minor support. All right, so you may understand what's happening. All right, so there's a minor support at 1914, and there's a resistance at 1946. So this range is pretty much playing out. Apart from that, Ether literally retraced the entire move from 1880. It went up as high as 2029 and then came back down on the very next day back to 1898. So this entire move is retraced. All bull run went to the drain. So that's what's happening. Your entry is at 1920, so it's fine to hold. Let's see how it will gonna turn out. Now let's move towards and discuss the elephant in the room, the dollar. The funny thing happened, the inflation was controlled by 0.2%, all right, and they pretty much dumped the base currency by $4 from 103 to $99, and which led all the market, even if you talk about the indices, if you talk about the metals, if you talk about the currencies, it all shot up, and then it went through the roof. So dollar has to recover here. All I can see is the current support. I already shared these charts yesterday in my voice call, as well as 2 days before yesterday. again on the mentoring launch session. So already shared, discussed all that kind of stuff in detail, that this support may get tapped by this week, which may lead towards the stabilization, and then we're gonna see some recovery to this zone again, which was the 3 tap failed support or the failed setup, which every Tom, Dick, and Harry was discussing, like it's gonna bounce from here, it will go to 107, all that kind of stuff. But why it didn't play out, I also explained that in mentoring session, so I'm not gonna go over the details. But the thing is that the stuff is happening here. We may tap the current support, and then we're gonna move sideways and then see how it will gonna turn out. So until then, every other market is looking towards a retracement. Even if you look at the NAS 100, uh, really scary stuff here for the bulls, because you can see how they are pretty much ranging here. And if you look at the DAX also, if you look at the US 30, if you look at the ES1, the S&P, every market is pretty much high on the bullish move, just because it drop in the dollar. As well as gold is also pretty much recovered here, as well as the Euro USD. I already shared this chart in my Twitter. You can see that we are seeing some imbalances here. The area of interest lies at around 1.114 till 1.112 dollars. So let's see how it will gonna turn out. But yeah, it cannot stay above for like rest of the week. It needs to come back down, it needs to retrace, and come back to the ground and start to represent some actual PA. All right, so that's what's happening in the pairs, and that's what's happening with the other market stuff. So we are in for a retracement, but it's not gonna be coming immediately. Some euro inflation data is coming out later this week, so we may see some depletion in the euro USD pair. So that means if the euro USD pair is going down, the USD will start to go up. It's a direct indirect correlation, but direct efficiency is there in that kind of pair. So we have to see how it will going to turn out, and this will also lead to other markets to retrace a bit. So that's what's happening apart from in this entire forex fiasco. Already shared some charts on my Twitter. If you're not following me, and if you're not following on my Telegram, these are the free channels where I share my charts, where I share my upgrade, literally updates, voice notes, what's gonna happen, and if there's any immediate need to inform the members whether they should panic or not, or should they stay calm. I already explain everything there. So do make sure to follow those two platforms. And apart from that, if you're not in mentoring launch, you are pretty much missing out a lot of stuff, because I'm doing sessions every now and then. I had a little surgery, so I was not available for like a day, but here I am again, for you guys. So let's see how it will gonna be turn out, and how this week will play out in the sense of minting our profits and all that kind of stuff. So let's get back to the Bitcoin here. I hope it's all clear. If there's any query, confusion, discussion, do let me know, and let's have a discussion. All right. So I guess it's way too early, and I didn't posted this link for the same reason that I don't want to wake up the guys early in the morning to see me. Right. Gold. You can see the move here. The zone is entirely shifted in gold. All right. We were ranging pretty much with a broken price action, you can say, because people were not sure whether it's going to break out from this level, or it should come down at like at the level of 1938 and whatsoever. So what is started to happen is literally some liquidation bubbles started to pop up here on the day of 11th of July, and same with the 12th of July. So what happened here is the CPI came out, if I'm not wrong, that was like 12th of July, and then dollar started to come down and it shot up. So this entire zone is shifted above. All right, from 1933 to entirely at 1950s level. So this $20 gap will be retraced. We'll see, but the gold is pretty much playing out some three tap setup here. You can see the first high, the sweep, the retest, and now it's coming back down. The structure is pretty much broken in the LTF, and let's see how it will gonna be, coming back down to these levels. But I believe this open is untested at 1932, and I can also see some liquidity at 1914. But I'm not gonna open a short right from here to the 1914, but I'm gonna see how the situation will be at this level, and then I might, move accordingly with my bags and with my trades. So all good with that. That's what's happening with the gold here, right? LTC. All right, last two queries, then we're gonna call it a day. LTC will gonna go up. LTC will gonna recover a bit here. We made a new low. We went sideways for a day, retested it, and then pretty much sweeping it. So as soon as we stabilize on this level, right at around here, let me mark that for you, right around here at 95.36. Once we stabilize at this zone, we are aiming to go up again at $100. That's what's happening. All right, so let's call it a day. I hope, yes, mic is still working. I have to keep my eye on it. Just to give you some insight what just happened with that XRP fiasco and all that kind of stuff. XRP was trading at 40 cents level, all right. Then Judge Torres gave her verdict on that, about all that kind of fight that was going on, about that lawsuits and all that kind of stuff since 2020, that is it a security or is it an asset, is it a cryptocurrency whatsoever, apart from that all that Ripple fiasco. So they gave her verdict about that XRP is not a security, and everything started to shot up for like in an hour to two. XRP went from like 44 cents to 91 cents, and people started to jump in. We were live in mentoring launch, and we were seeing all that kind of stuff, and people were pretty much betting on that kind of scenario, that it may go up as high as $5 tonight, or $10. But if you understand some kind of stuff with the economics or tokenomics, specifically in cryptocurrency, you may know it's not gonna happen anytime soon. Why is that? The circulating number of XRP coins, like the total number of coins circulating in the cryptocurrency market of XRP, are at around 100 billion, right? So to push it towards the $1, we need $100 billion in XRP alone. All right, and to push it towards $10, we need $1 trillion in XRP alone, so that XRP can reach the $10. And at this point, the entire cryptocurrency market cap is $1.1 trillion, which includes the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, the top 20 coins, the AI coins, and rest of the 20,000 altcoins. So think about it. Is it going to happen or not? So those who were started to jump in just because their wannabes were pushing that it's gonna be going towards like $5, $10, and all that kind of stuff, unfortunately they got liquidated once it started to retrace back, because it retraced at around with the speed of like 30-35% and over the course of night. So they got liquidated, and they learned their lesson, and now all those wannabes are pretty much gone. The XRP is retracing, moving sideways, and there you go with the bull run, the wannabe bull run. So don't jump in anything that comes like in a mask of a good news, is not a good news before the halving, before the March 2024. I'm just gonna say very clearly about that. So be aware of that. be aware where you're putting your money, be aware who you are following, be aware what kind of asset you are trading. It's your money, it's your responsibility, but the ones who are pushing you into the FOMO are not gonna be, answering you once you're back to the ground. So that's all about it. I'm gonna see you soon. Thank you so much. If you like this video, like and share. And even if you don't, but still like and share, I don't really give a damn about it if you do not like this video. So thank you so much. I'm gonna see you soon. Yeah, don't let the market surprise you. Allah Hafiz.